Are you recording?
My name is Afua Adom.
I'm killing them shot. Because I swear God, if I kill them back. Rah, we go to win them like that.
The king of Chiswick came to get some chicken.
Yeah, that's it. That's how we roll.
Welcome to another episode of Solomon's Diary. You know what we do. We entertain you, we thrill you, we bring you lots of beautiful moments. And a lot of people have been telling us this is a wonderful show. We love it. They say, why can't you be releasing the video every hour? And we say, no, we can't possibly do that. We would always release beautiful videos for you every week. We won't tell you the day because, we'll be giving out lots of gifts. And we'll just tell you sometimes to just predict when we will drop another episode so you can have cash. All right. I've got a lovely person here in the studio with me. But before I tell you stuff about her, of course, a lot of people will be wondering, where is Emmet? Emmet is not on the show today. We've had 2 episodes where we're just, going around the streets of London enjoying ourselves. All right, let me tell you, I sent Emmet to Dublin, Ireland to film. Yeah, to film. Yeah, no, I can't send you because you are everywhere. All right, everyone, please help me welcome Afua Adom.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited. I'm loving Solomon's Diary.
Let me try this. Etise?
Nyami Adom. That's all I've got. And I'm done.
All right, if you don't know, she's Ghanaian, but she cannot speak her language, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm Nigerian, I'm a Yoruba boy, and I can speak Yoruba so very well. Oh, all right, Afua.
Hello.
I know you moved from Glasgow at the age of 17 to London to study music journalism at the City University. At the age of 17?
17.
17?
Yeah.
What was I doing at the age of 17?
Probably doing Solomon's Diary.
No. I just started Solomon's Diary, but I was everywhere disturbing our neighborhood in Ifako Ijaye.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that.
Oh, okay, all right. Of course, you've got your own career in front of you. So, all right, can we meet you?
Yes.
So, you tell us your name, your childhood, and everything about you.
My name is Afua Adom. I am X amount of years old. I was...
tell us your age, come on.
No, I can't do that.
Why is it that ladies don't like to talk about their age?
Because we always want to look young, you see.
Of course, you're young. Beauty is in the face of the builder, so it's not about the looks, but you can also tell us your age. Okay, don't worry about that. So tell us about you.
Yeah, so I was born in Glasgow, which is Scotland in the UK. I moved to London to go to university. I studied journalism at City University. Yes, I have done 1,000 jobs.
1,000 jobs?
It feels like 1,000. I've done loads of things. I've worked for ITV, BBC. I worked for Chris Blackwell in music publishing. Chris Blackwell was the guy that started Island Records and he discovered Bob Marley. Wow. So I worked for him for a while. I was a stylist. I worked with Def Jam. And then got into magazine journalism. So I was the editor for Black Hair magazine. Features editor for Pride magazine. I'm now editor-in-chief of Glam Africa magazine. And yeah, I do lots of things. I work for CNBC as a presenter. I work for Rise News, where we met, obviously, as a correspondent and a producer. I write a column for the Voice newspaper. And I also host a radio show on the Beat 103.6 FM, which is the sister station of the Beat 99.9 FM in Lagos.
Jeez, you do...
I do all.
You do all?
I do all.
It's not even about doing all. You do beautiful things.
Thank you.
Man, I think we should swap seats.
Okay.
You should interview me. Because,
shouldn't I?
you know, all the places you have worked are places that I dream of working, really, especially BBC.
Yeah.
Come on, you are here. Afua.
Joining me.
Okay, all right. of course, you now work with Arise and you do other
Yeah.
things too. So what
I
do you
do.
do at Arise, basically?
So at Arise, I'm the entertainment correspondent and a program editor. So I work with the team on Arise 360 every day that I am here, which is awesome, and I love doing it. We have a lot of fun putting that together. And then I correspond in the show, Catchy hosts, and Ikenna also helps us put that together as well. And then if there's entertainment stories that are big enough, that are worth talking about throughout the shows during the day, like on Arise America or Arise News Hour, then I'll talk about them as well. Like today, John Singleton passed away, unfortunately, this week.
Oh.
So that's been a big story.
God rest his soul.
Absolutely. A really legendary film director. So we've been
Yeah.
talking about that quite a lot over the past couple of days. So yeah, that's what I do.
You know, that guy, I'm really impressed when I read his story that he was one of the youngest film producers. At the age of 21, he was nominated 21
So
or 24.
when he made Boys in the Hood, he was like 21, 22.
21, 22.
It was his first film. Imagine Boys in the
Wow.
Hood, such a
Wow.
legendary, important film, was his very first film. He made it in 91 and he was nominated for an Oscar in 1992. And he was the first black man to be nominated for an Oscar and the youngest person.
Wow, that's great. You know, that's one of the reasons why we have this show, Solomon's Diary. And of course, a lot of people have been talking to me saying, oh, Solomon, while you were in Nigeria, you were working with a radio station, you know, hosting your own show called Unwrap the Stars. Why can't you continue with that instead of Solomon's Diary? And I feel, well, I've not stopped Unwrap the Stars, and that is why we'll be bringing in personalities from time to time. We'll talk to them. And this is one of the stars that we are unwrapping today. We are unwrapping Afua today on Solomon's Diary. So everything goes together. All right, we want to inspire you, we want to motivate you. Now, Afua, now you're a journalist, a big-time journalist in the UK. You are just everywhere. Forget the fact that you live in the UK.
Yeah.
All right, has this been something that you have always wanted to do all your life?
Yeah, I always wanted to be a writer or a journalist. I always wanted to tell other people's stories, and my uncle was a journalist. His name is Kofi Batch, and he was quite a famous journalist from Ghana. And so I just really wanted to follow in his footsteps and do what he did. So yeah, I literally am doing my dream job.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, there are a lot of people out there who have not really started yet. Of course, they want to be journalists.
Yep.
What word of advice do you have for them? You know, the step-by-step on how you can be a good journalist.
Wow, there's lots of things I could say. First of all, I would say hone your craft. So whatever your topic is, whatever your thing is, whatever it is you're passionate about, whether it's golf or water skiing or engineering or music or whatever type of journalism you want to do, then immerse yourself in that and be the best at it. Because that means people will always ask you to write about things and comment on things, and that can open a lot of doors for you. Unfortunately, and I hate to say this, you can be the best journalist in the world, but if you've got no contacts, nobody's going to know about you. So a lot of what we do is about who we know and how you connect with people and how you put yourself out there and how people perceive you. So you have to be personable. You have to be a nice person. You have to be able to put up lots of different personalities and lots of different egos. Sometimes you have to massage them, unfortunately. But just be personable and be memorable and be someone that other people want to be around, and they'll bring you into teams and bring you into crews. Never give up. You will have moments where the work is drying up, and you'll have moments where you're like, I've been stuck in this job and I hate it.
That's one of the challenges here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, people can say that they're doing all these things, but it doesn't mean that it's not difficult. And I love my job and I love what I do. It doesn't mean there hasn't been challenging moments, but it does mean that I never gave up and I always kept going.
That's cool.
So I would always say that. And I know people say it all the time, but I genuinely mean it. Like, don't give up. If you want it 100%, then just keep going. And it will come right in the end. Oh,
yeah. You said something about, knowing lots of people.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I know you, and you'll be the link. You would also you'll give Solomon's Diary
you gotta be
so
the
many
plug.
personalities that we'll be talking to, all right? Because I know you own the UK.
I-
Because the little time that I've been with you, I know the people you've brought on your show, and
Yeah.
I'm so very happy. So maybe you're going to give me Barack Obama to start with.
Of course.
Yeah, and you'll
I've
give
got
me.
him on speed dial.
Yeah, and you'll give me Theresa May.
Yeah. She'll dance on the show. It will be really
Okay,
bad.
okay, that's amazing. All right, I'm sure you've got success stories. Can you share some with us?
Oh gosh. Like things I've achieved in my gosh, okay. So when I was younger, I used to read this magazine called Pride magazine, which is a black women's magazine that we have here in the UK. My mum used to subscribe, and I used to say, I want to work for this magazine. I have to work for this magazine. And I worked for the magazine for like 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was 28, I got that job.
Jeez.
And I loved it, and I still love it. I just came to a point where it was time to move on, but yeah, I guess that was an achievement. Having my daughter.
Wow. When was that?
So I worked there up until about 2015.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So having my daughter has definitely been a massive achievement
Wow,
for me.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And being able to still work and still have her. She's still quite young, but...
I saw her picture. She's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So beautiful.
She is beautiful. But she's been a real source of strength for me, and she's really, like, I love being able to sometimes bring her to work, to show her the work that I do. You know, she can watch
Okay.
Mummy on TV or
That's
hear her on
great.
the radio.
That's great.
And that's like she's a real source of pride for me, so I would say that. I have to say, and I'm not just saying that because we're here, but definitely working for Arise News has been a proud moment for me. Anchoring on Showbiz Weekly when we used to do it back in the day, that was amazing as well. Last year I got to meet Prince Charles.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, at St James's Palace. I was invited
That's a
to a
big one.
reception honouring the contribution of Ghanaians in the UK. And it was amazing
okay.
to be included in that list of all these amazing, like incredible Ghanaians who have done amazing things in culture, media and
So
sports.
proud of you.
It was amazing to be honoured in that room. So yeah, I would say those are my proud moments.
Okay, all right. So what's next for you? What are the
Oh,
things you're
gosh.
working on?
So I am working on a project called Women in African Media.
Okay.
And what I'm aiming to do is bring together women like myself, some of the diaspora and some working in Africa who work in our media, so whether it's diaspora media or African media here in the UK, and bring them together to network and support each other. So that's my little side project.
Wow. Thank you so much, Afua.
Thank you.
For being on Solomon's Diary. We are so
Thank
honored.
you for having me.
We are so very honored.
I love it.
I'm sure the people at home too, the people watching, they are so very impressed because this is a big fish. I keep saying it.
And we're so impressed by you and Solomon's Diary. Like, let's not pretend we all want... I was like, I need to be on the show, so I'm so excited.
Thank you so much. You know, it makes you happy when stars tell you, oh, I want to be on this lovely show. All right, so don't worry, we'll keep bringing you lots of beautiful, beautiful stuff on Solomon's Diary. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that button. See you again next week. We love you.
Afua, can I start with you, please?
You can.
Because how comes I didn't get an invite to the palace? I was like, what? Forget Prince Charles and Camilla. I saw Edward Enningbul,
Yeah.
Lifu B,
Yeah.
Patricia Bright,
Yeah,
Afua
Joshua
Adom.
Blacksey. They were all there. It was such a lovely, lovely afternoon. And it was one of the things, you get the invitation and you have to kind of keep
How did
on
it
the-
arrive?
on a DL.
On coach
A
horse.
carriage came and a dove placed it in my hand. It was lovely. It was really, and it was the day after my birthday.
You looked amazing.
Thank you
You looked,
so
honestly.
much. And it was such a beautiful event. There was lots of champagne and canapes.
And what was it for?
It was to celebrate Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles' visit to the Gambia, Ghana and Nigeria, where they've been this past week.
Wow.
So it was kind of like a preemptive, this is where we're going, let's meet all the movers and shakers here before we go.
Are you recording?
My name is Afua Adom.
See, I'm killing them shot. Because I swear God, if I go kill them back. Rah, we go to win them like that.
The king of Chiswick came to get some chicken.
Yeah, that's it. That's how we roll.
Make you know they feel to la. Jala mi jala, get the money, na 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 na. Money alone, we making money rush like Indo.